Alright, what's up YouTube? This is Hands of Sugar. I'm going to give you my top 10 pound for pound list as of February 28th, 2011. Alright, at number 10 is Brandon Rios. He's 27-0 with 20 knockouts. Recent notable wins are disqualification victory over Anthony Peterson, which really would have been a knockout, and his recent win against Miguel Costa, which put him on the list. Reason why he's number 10. Knockout in the 10th round. He's the WBA World Lightweight title holder right now, trained by Robert Garcia. Um, he's still a little bit of a question mark. His defense is kind of weak, but we'll see what he has in the future. Maybe he'll go up to 140 and fight Amir Khan. Maybe he'll fight Juan Manuel Marquez. Alright, now at number 9 we have featherweight Yuri Gamboa. He is 19-0 with 15 knockouts. His recent notable wins are against Orlando Salido and Raj Matagwa. He's a WBA super featherweight world title holder and the IBF featherweight title holder. He might have the fastest hands in boxing right now. There are some question marks coming where his chin relies, and he's known for making mistakes, but there's no doubt about it. He's one of the most talented boxers today. Hopefully, we'll see him fight Juan Manuel Lopez somewhere down the line. Maybe he can move up to junior lightweight, but he's definitely a very talented fighter and deserves to be at number 9. And at number 8, Floyd Mayweather Jr., 41-0, 25 knockouts. I don't think I need to go deep into his resume because he's such a well-known fighter, probably the best defensive fighter alive today, probably the best technically sound fighter alive today. The reason why he's all the way back at number 8 is because he's basically retired and he hasn't fought in about a year. So if he does fight a top contender like an Andre Berto, maybe he moves up to fight Sergio Martinez. Who knows? Maybe he'll fight Manny Pacquiao. Floyd Mayweather could any day of the week make a run for the number 1 spot. After the Shane Mosley fight, he was at a run for the number 1 spot, but right now it's annoying because pretty much he's the best fighter alive and he's wasting his prime. So who knows? And by this summer, he could be back in the top 5. By the summer, he could be number 1. Alright, at number 7, we have super middleweight Lushan Butte. He's 27-0 with 22 knockouts. His recent notable wins include a knockout victory over Erison Miranda and a knockout victory over Librado Andre. He's the IBF super middleweight title holder. He's slick southpaw. He's got a mean uppercut, good power, pretty good hand speed for a guy in his weight class. As of late, he hasn't fought the top competition. His last fight was against Jesse Brinkley, and he's probably the second best super middleweight alive right now. Uh, there are some questions in his technique, but we will see what the future holds for Lushan Butte, and hopefully he'll fight Andre Ward. Alright, at number 6, we have the Puerto Rican fighter named Juan Manuel Lopez. He's 30-0 with 27 knockouts. Notable wins are versus Rafael Marquez and Stephen Levino. He's the WBO featherweight title. Pound for pound, he might be the heaviest hitter in boxing today. Again, he's one of those fighters with a questionable chin. Uh, he got knocked down against Bernardo Concepcion in the first round of the fight, which was interesting to see, but we can definitely expect great things from him. Again, I want to see him fight Yuri Gamboa. Hopefully that fight can happen. And he's probably, right now, the best featherweight alive. Alright, at number 5, Olympic gold medalist, super middleweight, Andre Ward. He has a record of 23-0 with 13 knockouts. His most recent notable wins are against Mikhail Kessler and Sakio Bika. He's the WBA super middleweight title holder. Um, as far as potential goes, he's probably the most likely to end up as number 1 on this list when it's all said and done, when his career is over. He shows the ability to fight on the inside, to fight on the outside, to fight right-handed, to fight left-handed. He's got good hand speed. He's a smart fighter. he's pretty much the complete package, and he's my favorite to win the super middleweight Super Six tournament in Showtime this year. All right, now at number four we have Nonito Donaire. He's 26-1 with 18 knockouts. Notable fights are knockout victories over Vic Darchinyan and Fernando Montiel. He's the new WBC and WBO bantamweight champion of the world. Nonito Donaire is maybe the most athletically gifted fighter in the sport today. He's compared to Manny Pacquiao a lot because of his Filipino heritage, but I think a better comparison is maybe to Floyd Mayweather, Roy Jones Jr. He's got great power, he's got great hand speed, great footwork. He's a really exciting fighter to watch, and I think he's the future of boxing since he can sort of ride on the popularity wave of Manny Pacquiao. All right, at number three, Juan Manuel Marquez, 52-5, 38 knockouts. Notable wins include Michael Katsidis and Juan Diaz. Um, he's definitely the number one lightweight in the world right now. Uh, there's really not too much to say about him that people don't already know. He's probably one of the best combination punchers in the sport today. He's a smart fighter. He's tactical. He's a counterpuncher. Probably gave Manny Pacquiao the toughest two fights of his career. And he's sort of maybe a little bit past his prime, but he's still a Mexican warrior. He's had divisions. He's had championships in three weight classes. So the list wouldn't be complete without Juan Manuel Marquez. At number two, we have Manny Pacquiao, 52-3, 38 knockouts. Notable wins of recent time come against Antonio Margarito and Miguel Cotto. Um, I'm not a particular Manny Pacquiao fan, but I do respect his talent, and the reason why he's not number one on this list, like he is on so many other lists, is because of his recent fight choices. He fought Antonio Margarito, which was a interesting choice, to say the least. And now he's fighting a 40-year-old Shane Mosley, who just came off a draw against Sergio Mora and got dominated by Floyd Mayweather. But I always like to watch Manny Pacquiao fight because he's a spectacular fighter, and I hope to see him against top-level guys soon enough. And something really much more to say about one of the top fighters alive. At number one, I have the Argentinian Sergio Martinez. He's 46-2, 25 knockouts. His most recent notable wins are against Kelly Pavlik and Paul Williams, and he's the WBC middleweight champion. And really, the reason why he's number one, it's not just his talent or his ring generalship, which are very impressive, but it's really his willingness to fight the top guys in the sport. He fought Paul Williams twice. Rarely anyone will fight Paul Williams at all, and he fought him twice. He fought Kelly Pavlik, and not only did he fight these guys, but he beat them decisively. And there's not much fighters like Sergio Martinez around today. You don't see guys who are willing to fight the best. Manny Pacquiao doesn't do it. Floyd Mayweather doesn't do it. And that's why Sergio Martinez is number one on my top 10 pound for pound list. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe.